I was playing rugby in South Africa. Unfortunately, I hurt my knee, I tore my ACL. And in South Africa, because rugby is so big, your options become very limited when you get injured, because there's someone just as good as you are who can fill your spot. So when I got injured, I kind of started looking for different areas to go play at and things like that. And America was one of the first things that came to mind. Somehow the school got hold of me through this recruitment company and told me, listen, I can come play rugby here on a scholarship if I'm willing to put in the work and do the academics. And I thought, why not? I can play rugby and get education. You know, all of a sudden, no one knows who you are, no one knows what your past was, no one knows, you know, what you believe in. You know, so now it's a great opportunity to kind of reinvent yourself. So when I got here, I told myself I have to stay true to who I am. You know, I'm a Christian and that's the way I'm going to live my life. I grew up in a Presbyterian church, so it's very strange for me when I first got to try and find a church. You know, I walked down Main Street and I saw these different denominations and I had no idea. So what I started to do was, instead of reaching out to the community and trying to find a place I can call home, I started sticking to myself, you know, and I spent the entire semester by myself trying to read my Bible, trying to grow, but I felt frustrated. I felt like I wasn't doing anything. When I first heard about GT, I was on Facebook and I saw it as a suggested post and I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting, let's check it out. And I checked it out and it said that they were starting the next weekend, and I thought, you know what, might as well go take a look. And I went through and it was amazing. You know, I walked through the doors and for the first time since I've been in the United States, I felt like I was home. When I walked in and we did live praise and worship, I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then suddenly it's like you're sitting in a movie theater and all your attention is just on the screen. And I spent a couple of weeks going to church and trying to feel out, you know, is this really for me? And I remember I prayed one night and I just said to myself, you know, I really want to get involved. I really don't just want to be someone who just comes, receives and leaves. And I thought, you know, what better can I do than use what I've built up over the years, you know, going to the gym, getting big for rugby, you know, use that and give back to the church and help us set up and tear down and build relationships with people that I've never met. I love the idea that you can wake up 7 o'clock in the morning, walk through the doors and everyone's there, everyone's happy, even though it's 7 o'clock in the morning. You're making friends, you know, you're building relationships with people. I just enjoy the fact that I give something back to them by just putting stuff together and taking it back down again. And I think by trying to lead by example, you know, by living a life that is different to others, has made people ask questions. You know what I mean? The guys in the rugby team know who I am, know that I'm a Christian, know that I take my religion very seriously. And I think a lot of the guys tend to be selfish. You know, they put themselves before others. And I think being able to serve in a church and waking up so early after a long weekend, it shows people that it's okay to put others before you and give back to other people that want to invest in your life. I think in the end that's what it's about. You know, it's not about getting people to say, oh yeah, I'm going to be a Christian from today. It's about investing every single person that you meet.